rhymes with a visit to the bar, so it's quite appropriate. This was inspired by a dream. It's a comedy psychological drama, which is a pretty niche genre, but there you go. This is called Just the Three of Us. One night I dreamt there were two of me. I didn't like it one bit. I walked into the living room and there he was, the git, sitting in the old armchair where I'm supposed to sit. He looked like me, he dressed like me, I didn't like the guy. I told him he should sling his hook. We looked us in the eye and said in perfect synchrony, one of us must die. I punched his old familiar face. He fell against a table. He kicked me in the private parts as hard as he was able. And so the battle raged until we both became unstable. We fought, we swore, we spat and scratched. It wasn't any use. We were, of course, an equal match in terms of self-abuse. Pretty soon we'd had enough and called a fragile truce. That night in the pub I told my wife of the dream. To her dismay, two of you, she said, aghast. You'd make my hair turn grey. Does this make me a bigamist? Will you use the pronoun they? She googled on her mobile phone to diagnose my plight. She deemed split personality. In the head I wasn't right. The left lobe and the other side were in a mortal fight. She quoted Sigmund Freud at me, the ego and the id. She said, you hate what you've become and everything you did. You have an abnormality of which you can't be rid. You probably want to kill your dad and take your mum to bed. I see you in a different light. You're funny in the head. You should have told me all of this before the day we wed. I said, is it so serious? Should I see a shrink? No, she sighed, you will survive. Let's have another drink. And now that there are three of us, it's your round again, I think.